You ever notice how some people seem to have an invisible shield? No matter what they do, they come out untouched? That was Justin Timberlake. For years, he was untouchable. Adored, successful, the golden boy of pop. He could say or do almost anything, and people would still cheer. But that spell has finally broken. Something shifted. Now the internet's turning on him. His music isn't charting like it used to, and even the law has started knocking at his door. So, what happened? Why is everyone suddenly seeing things that were right there all along? And why is the man who always landed on his feet now crashing hard? What you're about to hear isn't just a story of fame. It's a messy, uncomfortable, and maybe long overdue downfall. Before he became Justin Timberlake, the superstar selling out arenas, dating the most desired women, and topping every chart, there was just a kid from a small town in Memphis, Tennessee. No famous family, no money, no connections. But his mother, Lynn Harless, saw something special in him. From his first note, she knew he had a gift. She pushed him into singing classes, talent contests, even beauty pageants. Yes, girls' pageants. And little Justin, with his sweet smile and charm, started winning them all. At 11, he joined Star Search, an early version of American Idol. He didn't win, but it opened a door, literally. In that same building, he saw posters for the Mickey Mouse Club and instantly thought, I need to be there. He auditioned, nailed it, and joined a cast full of future stars. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling. It was a factory of young talent, and Justin stood out. In that Disney world, he learned to sing, dance, act, but most importantly, he learned how to perform for cameras. That's where he developed his addiction to applause. By his own admission later in therapy, Justin didn't just crave success. He craved love, something missing in his broken childhood after his parents split when he was 3. After Mickey Mouse Club, Justin didn't waste time. He joined a boy band project led by producer Chris Kirkpatrick. On one condition, his friend J.C. Chases had to join too. That's how NSYNC was born. But behind the smiles and choreography was a dark secret. Their manager, Lou Pearlman, the same man who created the Backstreet Boys, turned out to be a classic con artist. He manipulated them, stole their money, and was later convicted for massive financial fraud. Some members even accused him of inappropriate behavior. Despite that chaos, NSYNC broke through. Their first big break came not in the US, but in Europe, Germany to be exact, where they slowly built a fan base before exploding back home. By the time Bye 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 dropped, they were global icons. And in every photo, every interview, one thing became clear. Justin was the chosen one. The youngest, the flashiest, the front man. The band was big, but Justin was bigger. And then came her, Britney Spears. Before Britney was an icon, she was a teenage opening act for NSYNC. She and Justin shared history from their Disney days, and soon they became pop's golden couple. Young, beautiful, talented. They were America's sweethearts. But behind the fairy tale image, the power balance was off. In interviews, Justin was treated as the rising genius, while Britney faced invasive, sexist questions about her body and virginity. And Justin? He never stepped in. He let it happen. Maybe even used it to his advantage. Their breakup came abruptly, through a text message. No goodbye, no closure. Britney was shattered. She later revealed she had gotten pregnant at 19 and Justin didn't want to be a father. She went through with an abortion because she loved him and didn't want to ruin both their careers. That decision haunted her for years. After the breakup, Justin played the victim card masterfully. He hinted Britney cheated, went on TV with a sad face, and released Cry Me a River, a song that painted her as the villain. The video featured a Britney lookalike. The message was obvious. The media turned on her overnight, while Justin's solo career skyrocketed. And Britney, she spiraled, hounded by paparazzi, mocked by tabloids, breaking down publicly, while Justin stayed quiet and cashed in. Years later, she admitted she had cheated once, but said he had cheated many times before her. Still, only she got blamed. Then came another controversy, the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show with Janet Jackson. In the final moment of their performance, Justin ripped part of Janet's costume, exposing her on live TV. The world exploded. Janet was blacklisted from MTV, her songs pulled from radio, her career nearly destroyed. And Justin? He apologized lightly, won 2 Grammys that same week, and moved on. He didn't even mention Janet in his speech. Once again, a woman paid the price, and Justin walked away untouched. For years, he was the industry's favorite, the Teflon man. Nothing stuck to him. He could say or do the worst things, and people still forgave him. But the internet changed that. Suddenly, old clips, interviews, and patterns resurfaced. And when the Framing Britney Spears documentary came out, public opinion turned fast. Justin eventually apologized to Britney and to Janet, admitting he had benefited from a sexist and racist system. It sounded polished and even sincere, but a bit too late. Then, in 2024, when Britney's memoir reignited the controversy, Justin mocked it during a concert, saying, "I want to apologize to absolutely nobody." It was a smug, arrogant moment, and fans weren't laughing anymore. A few months later came the nail in the coffin. June 2024, Justin Timberlake arrested for drunk driving in the Hamptons. Police reports said he could barely speak, his eyes were bloodshot, and he reeked of alcohol. He told officers he'd only had 1 martini. Classic. He was handcuffed, booked, and given a court date. The story blew up, not because it was rare for a celebrity, but because it symbolized something bigger, the end of his untouchable image. Days later, he got back on stage and casually said, "It's been a tough week." Tough for who? The fans didn't find it funny. His wife, Jessica Biel, stayed silent, and the public was done making excuses. This wasn't a 20-year-old pop star caught up in fame. This was a grown man, a father of 2, still dodging responsibility. So, is Justin Timberlake's career over? Not exactly, but the magic is gone. His latest album, Everything I Thought It Was, had solid songs like Selfish, but the fire wasn't there. It felt nostalgic, safe, like he's stuck in the past while the world moved on. People now see through the charm, the smirk, the smooth apologies. What once looked like confidence now reads as ego. What once felt like leadership now feels like control. Still, for many, Justin was the soundtrack of their youth. The first CD they bought, the voice of their teenage years. That nostalgia is powerful. It might protect him from total cancellation, but one thing's clear: the shield is gone. Now it's up to him. He can either grow, take real accountability, and rebuild his reputation, or keep pretending nothing happened. Because this time, it's not a scandal from the past haunting him. It's karma finally catching up. Like he once sang, "What goes around comes around," and now, Justin Timberlake is face to face with everything that's come back around.